Hey guys, it's Ep9 here, and welcome back to episode 9 of my Sunderland career. Now in today's episode, it's a massive episode for us. The first game is against the league leaders Chelsea, then we've got a game, I think is it against Leicester? No, it's not actually, it's against Watford, and then we've got a game against Manchester United. So three big matches in today's episode. You might have already noticed that there's no face cam this episode, just because at the time of trying to record this, my battery on my camera is completely exhausted. So it will return for next episode, apologies about that, but I just can't use it for today's episode. And also a quick note as well before we get into things, the upload times are going to now change for both of these series, because this is the first day I think that it will have changed. It should be now going out around 4 or 5 PM, just because I've gone back to school now, and that obviously means that the upload time is going to be a little bit different for me. Hopefully I'll be able to get stuff out most days. I can't guarantee every day, and in fact probably most likely not every day, especially if I'm having to use Facecam as well. That's very difficult for me to be able to do it every single day whilst at school as well. So that will be happening. Just a quick note on that. We will get on with today's episode now. You can follow me on Twitter at GameFaceHD to stay up to date for when videos are going out, though that's probably the best place. And before we get into things, if we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. It'd be absolutely fantastic. I really do appreciate that if you could go ahead and do it. And yeah, for this game against Chelsea, against the league leaders, this is the side I'm going to go with. It's a 5 at the back formation. As I said I'd do last episode, we're going with Pickford in goal. We've got Gomez at right wing back, Kone, Gilabogi going up against his old club, Kimbemba coming in, Moreno also in defence as well, Paddy McNair just sitting in front of them. Then we've got Lee Cattermole and Delph also in midfield, and then sticking up front, I've gone with Lens. I've gone with Lens up front, trying to see how that goes, just pure pace basically up front, and Jermaine Defoe alongside him. And this is a bench I've gone with quite a few bigger names missing out here, purely because of the system I want to try and play for this game. And that obviously means that we are, like I say, missing out some of the bigger players. But yeah, let's crack on with this game against Chelsea. I've also changed the sliders as well. I probably should have mentioned that, because of it being requested quite a bit by people, just to try and make this a little bit more realistic. We're second in the league. It's not particularly realistic. I've made only slight adjustments, because when you make one or two small adjustments, it really affects the game. So I've not made much of a change, but basically I've improved the marking, improved the run frequency, and decrease the errors on the first touch control. So we'll wait and see how much that benefits the opposition in this game, just to make things a little bit harder for us here. And yeah, let's crack on with this game against Chelsea. There's no pressure to win this game. We're not expected to win this game. At the end of the day, we're massively overachieving already, and we'll wait and see what comes of this match. Kante running forward already into Willian. He's going to shoot early on. It's a strange choice. Oh, that's brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic. And that's why he's in the team here, Paddy McNair, to essentially break up play like that. Slowly get up onto his feet. Lens struggling really for options here. That one into Jermaine Defoe was always going to be a tough one to pull off. Lens into Jermaine Defoe. Good turn onto his left foot. Oh, not a bad strike. Interesting start to this match. Chelsea have looked fairly bright, but I think, you know, it's been pretty even, to be honest. There's not been loads of chances so far, but it's still an intriguing game. Lee Cattermole, does he have another big one in him? Oh, it's not far off. A fantastic strike yet again, this time on his weaker foot. In the last episode, we obviously saw him score an absolute screamer of a goal. If you didn't see it, you can watch it in the description below, just clicking that link. And we have got Kone in the box there arriving. Delph is... Oof, I was trying to keep it in, to be honest, but we'll take another corner. Get it into the back post maybe this time, cause some issues. It's an outswinger, but Begovic catches. Go on, Delph. Yes, oh, he's been dragged back there. That's got to be a booking as well. Oh, I've got out my invisible card and the ref hasn't even listened to it. Moreno running forward now. Quite a bit of space actually to run into. Playing it onto Lens. He's turned the defender. Lens looking for a little dink back in. Couldn't quite manage it. It's going to go out for another corner. We've been really good. So solid defensively. This is the best defensive performance I've seen so far from this team. Not really been threatened too much. Begovic punches away. Paddy McNair will try and rescue, and that's going to be offside, is it? Yeah, poor from Delph there. Oh, Paddy McNair again. What a performance from him. Wow, I might have to play this sort of role more often for us. Doing a brilliant job on the counter-attack here. Lens onto Jermaine Defoe. Could have gone the other way, potentially. Is that going to go out for a corner? I think there was just a touch there from Azpilicueta. It's a fantastic touch from him. Good delivery in. Oh, what a chance for Gilaboggi. That was nearly perfect for him. Couldn't connect properly. Such a shame. Close to half-time now. We've been really, really good so far in this match. I've not said we're looking close to scoring. I wouldn't say we are at the moment. Oh, saying that, Lens nearly going close. But certainly having more chances than Chelsea, who have really not threatened our five at the back at all. So yeah, it's half-time, 0-0, and like I said, Chelsea have really been pretty average. They've not created many chances. We'll see how many shots they've had, and that's usually an indication. We one shot, one on target. We've been the better team, had more possession, and tactically we've got it spot on in this game, so really, really happy at the moment. To be honest, in usual circumstances, we were pretty happy with the point, but the way we're playing, you kind of expect us to go on and maybe nick a goal here. Right now, I don't see Chelsea overcoming this five at the back. Unless there's some sort of really big mistake, I can't see them managing to do it. Defoe looking to Lens. We've opened them up here. Lens! Oh, he's got to finish it off. It's right at the goalkeeper. I wanted it to the left of the keeper. Just tucking in a shot at the front post there. Didn't manage to do it. And consequently, not taking that chance there. Lens, oh, I didn't want it back to Catamol there, but we'll take it anyway. Keep him hold of possession. Gomez playing brilliantly as well. Paddy McNair now starting to dictate a little bit of play. Delph going inside. Oh, tried to pull the trigger. Didn't let me. Oh, off the bar for Chelsea. What a hit. That's come from nowhere. They've opened us up a little bit and caused a bit of chaos in there. And it's a corner for Chelsea. It's the first time they've come alive in 60 minutes of this match here. And it's the first opportunity that really looks like scoring from that. They probably should have even as well. Trying to now play to Jermaine Defoe. Always going to be difficult there. Batshuayi, we've got to play down the box. That's not going to help our offside trap. Pickford just going to calm things down and wait for Kone, I think. Chelsea throwing loads of players forward in a bid to essentially disrupt that five at the back, and it's kind of working for at the moment. Again, got themselves a corner, having a good spell of possession and quite a few attacks for them in a row here. Diego Costa causing us issues out at the front post. Need to head it away, not straight back to them. And it will be cleared by Moreno. Holding on a little bit here. It was inevitable we'd have to do that at some stage during this game. And we really should already be in the lead, to be honest, at this point. But Chelsea causing us some issues. And the amount of players they're throwing forward is unbelievable. Got to surely hit them on the break here. We might do, actually. Lee Catamol going to look in behind. Lens won't quite get there, I don't think. Okay, so all three changes now. There's 8 minutes to go, so it's a little bit unnecessary, potentially, but I'm just going to freshen up the team a little bit. And each of these going to come on. Kasri and Gibson will also come on as well. And we're taking off Lens, Delph, and Jermaine Defoe. Got to try and hold on here. There's 8 minutes to go. I think a point would just about suit us, I think, here. And we'll wait and see what happens in those final 8 minutes. I think it would be cruel to lose it, to be honest, but Chelsea have had the better of the attacks in the last 20 minutes or so. End-to-end stuff here. Really pulling our defence apart a little bit and testing it. A few minutes left. Oh, Moreno on the counter-attack, gets in behind Victor Moses. And Ichibi needs to get into the box. Get a cross in here, and Ichibi, oh, couldn't connect with it properly. The defender's done well to prevent it from getting to it. We're approaching the 90th minute. This has been one hell of an exciting game, considering it's still 0-0 in the 90th minute. And there's a couple of minutes added on time here. Got to hold on. Darren Gibson's got himself an injury, which isn't ideal. Nearly won it back there as well. That's it. It's a 0-0 draw against Chelsea. Yeah, probably fair, to be honest. I think maybe a 1-1 or a 2-2 would have been more fair. But I think 0-0, a draw in the end, is about what was deserved, basically, from that game. Chelsea having more chances. So again, I was a little bit surprised about that. I suppose they did dominate quite heavily in the final 20 or 30 minutes of that match. But I'll take a 0-0 draw against them. Not one of our better performances in the final sort of third of that game. But we are obviously not expected to perform particularly well against Chelsea there, despite us doing pretty well for the first 60 minutes. Okay, so after that game, we do still have, well, we've basically got a few points in front of Arsenal. I think about 7 points, in fact, in front of Arsenal. They've still got to play, so they could actually make that 4 potentially. We'll wait and see what does happen. And yeah, they've slipped up. They drew. Arsenal drew. So they didn't manage to close it by that much. And we are 2 points behind Chelsea still. Game against Watford here. We will change around the team and decide on it now. Okay, so this is the side I'm going to go with for the game against Watford. Back to the same formation we've been playing for quite a lot of the time recently. Pickford starts in goal. Manquillo there at right back. Kone and Kimpembe starting at centre back. Moreno as our left back. Kirchhoff and Paredes at CDM. Fry on the left hand side. Januzaj on the right hand side with Kasri in behind Jermaine Defoe. This is the bench I've gone with. Jason Denayer, Charlie Taylor Ndong, Delph, Lens, Anichebe and Asoro all on there, providing us many different options. Let's wait and find out how he gets on against Watford, obviously currently second in the league, so we'll wait and see what comes of this game. Okay, so we're probably expected to win this game against Watford, the bottom of the league. They've got 2 wins from 16 Premier League games this season, so they are rock bottom, or about 11 points or something. We are expected to win this, but we've got to be able to deal with that pressure of that anticipation that we should really get the 3 points here. Hopefully we can do. My only slight concern is maybe the physicality of this team. They might be quite strong going forward and also defensively as well. That might cause us some issues having Jermaine Defoe up there. But we'll wait and find out as the game goes on. Januzaj turning his man. Won't be allowed to come inside there ideally. Fry going to play it onto Moreno. Looking to get it into the box. What a delivery. Paredes. Oh, I think could have got on the end of that, to be honest. He seemed to stumble and then jump. As after a powerful diving header, didn't quite happen, but a good opening 10 minutes. Oh, brilliant from Kasri. Jermaine Defoe going to have to shoot, I think, here. Oh, gone past the goalkeeper. Might well have had it covered in the end. And a decent strike from range. Kasri looking for that run. Going to shoot as well. Oh, it had to be 1-0. I thought he'd saved it. It is 1-0. Kasri's had a brilliant start to this match. Constantly winning back that ball in midfield as well. Really helping out Kirchhoff and Paredes in there. I think Pantilimon maybe should do a little bit better. There's a lot of power behind it. I thought initially he'd saved it, but it doesn't manage to do that. And we are winning this game 1-0 in the opening 22 minutes. It will go down as an own goal as well. Maybe a bit surprising there. Moreno looking to go 2v1 here along with Fry. Fry going to look for a delivery. Oh, so close. Kasri, loads of free space. Never gets picked up in that role between the midfield and defence. Back to Kasri. Can he get a shot away? He has done off the bar. What a strike. And sadly, Januzaj wasn't there to try and do anything with the second ball. But again, Kasri just giving loads of time and space in there. Half-time, winning this game 1-0. Really good first half for us. Very dominant again here. Not really allowing Watford to have any chances. Let's wait and look at what the stats are. Yeah, no shots on target. The only one we've had was apparently just the goal. I suppose, yeah, the one that hits the bar doesn't count as on target, does it? So, yeah, it is just 1-0. But hopefully going to add to it in this second half. And we are quite rightly winning this game. Watford just lacking a little bit of quality when they get in the final third. They're doing a little bit better in this second half. They're actually starting to get hold of the ball a bit more, but they're just not managing to do anything with it and really not causing as much trouble whatsoever. Moreno coming up this left-hand side. Going to look to come inside, and they've actually managed to swamp us there a bit. Okay, so all 3 changes now. 20 minutes to go. Asoro, Delph and Ndong all coming on. We will be taking off Kirchhoff, Kasri and Jermaine Defoe and giving those guys a rest. 20 minutes for those 3 players that I'm going to bring on to try and make an impact. Hopefully they can, and maybe try and get a second goal, because I think we have at times deserved it. Although saying that, this second half has been a bit more balanced. Yes, through to Fabian Delph. Paredes. Now looking to Asoro. How's his finishing? Oh, pretty decent. What a strike. What a save by Pantilimon as well. Can't believe that hit on his weaker side. Fabian Delph has it here. Can't really lose it with the amount of players we've got in the box. Moreno can lose it. Delph will hit it. Just trying to hit it anywhere here, and it nearly flew in again. Asoro onto Januzaj. Slowly building up again here. Asoro looking back to Ndong. That was a clear foul. Delph will take over here though. Out wide to Ndong again, needs some more support. It's going to be Asoro, nearly finished it off. That's it, we've won the game 1-0. It's only a 1-0 win. Yes, we've not scored loads of goals in today's episode. It's mainly just been the finishing. Look how many chances we've had, 10 shots. Felt like a few more than that as well. Watford having 0 shots on target. Sums up their attacking threat, really. Shooting from anywhere. I mean, we were doing that, but our shots were at least half decent. Theirs were going closer to the corner flag than the back of the net. But 3 points for us, very important 3 points. Chelsea slipping up, so does that mean we go level with them? That makes things interesting. They've slipped up against Palace and dropped 2 points, so maybe we go we're top of the league. Oh god, this was not anticipated. I've never felt this bad about being top of the league. Yeah, by 1 goal as well. I think the only solution is to again try and increase the difficulty, and we'll try and do that now. The only thing I've noticed that's changed in the difficulty since we changed it is the lack of goals. And that's what I mentioned last episode. When you change the difficulty, you score less goals. And that's not something I want to do, because already we've got, what, 1 goal in 2 games now, which isn't great, obviously, for you guys to watch in terms of chances scored and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's difficult to know exactly what more I can change without making it too difficult. Okay, so we've decreased shot error and pass error now as well, so this will make things a little bit more tricky for us, i.e. that the opposition will be taking more of their chances, I think. Okay, onto some player drills. We're going to go with these 5 drills here, just for the 2 different players. Again, trying to focus on Wilson and Asoro, trying to get those guys' stats going up here, and we have successfully done that this week. hopefully can continue. I think we might have time to do one more player drill before the Man United game. We certainly do, so we are going to, and again, it looks potentially like we could have some decent growth this week. Let's wait and find out how we get on. Should have loads of stats flying up. And yeah, we have got some of them. I was looking for his finishing, Asoro's finishing attack position also to go up, but still a decent week. Wilson getting closer to 56, but not quite flying up as much as I'd hoped. Okay, so this is the side I'm going to go with for the game against Manchester United. No 5 at the back this time around. We're going to go with the 4-1-1 type formation. I mean, it's more of a 4-2-3-1 to be honest. But we're going to go with that formation. No changes really, tactically, just bringing in Paddy McNair. We're going to start Pickford, Gomez, Kone, Gilaborgi and Moreno as our 4 defenders. Like I said, Paddy McNair will come up against his old club alongside Delph. Fran left-hand side with Lenz on the right-hand side. Kasri in behind Jermaine Defoe. And we'll wait and see how that goes in today's game. Obviously, a change of difficulty, so I'm not expecting an easy ride at all in this match. But Paddy McNair coming on and playing in this game. He did a fantastic job against Chelsea. I'm hoping he can do a similar sort of thing in this game. But we'll wait and see how we kick off things and hopefully get ourselves a good performance. That's what I'm aiming for, more than necessarily the results. Manchester United 10 points behind us just before this game. And we're also playing in the snow as well, just noticed. Great. Okay, how are we going to get on against Manchester United? They've signed Jamie Vardy. Wow, what a signing that'll be for. It's going to give them loads of pace. Already I can see how quick they've started off. This is ridiculous. I only tweaked 2 things since the last game, and already they're knocking it round like it's really easy. Our first touch of the ball here through Lenz, who's going to try and drive forward, get past Daley Blind. This is brilliant from him, from one half of the pitch to the other. Going to go for a cross. Oh, maybe not actually. Okay, it's done it anyway. Kasri. Oh, Fellaini's misjudged it, and it fell perfectly for Kasri. David De Gea saved it quite comfortably in the end, and it's a poor goal kick. He's really rushed that one. Paddy McNair playing it through to Jermaine Defoe. A lively start here. Defoe can't do much. This is more like it. This is much more competitive here. I do have a feeling that we might concede a goal though, the way things have started. But well one back. Jermaine Defoe may as well have a go. Oh, so close. So close. What a start in the opening 9 minutes here. Loads of possession here. This is a very interesting game. We've been knocked back down to earth given the possession that Man United have had here. This is really the sort of possession that Sunderland should be having more realistically in real life. It's going to be about 30% by half-time. Oh, it falls for Jamie Vardy. Delph can't intercept. Oh, chance Pickford saves. Got to clear it away. Oh, my days. Not comfortable whatsoever. Pickford was all over the place there. And 10 minutes of this first half left. It's been a very lively one, end-to-end stuff. Mainly Man United, I'll be honest, though. Not had that many chances ourselves. In a way, it kind of feels like only a matter of time before they score, but just about being resilient enough to prevent any goals at the moment. Oh, beautiful. Kasri couldn't quite pick out the pass from Moreno. We've still got the possession here, though. Not had that in a little while, and Defoe couldn't thread through the pass. Lenz going to put in an early cross here. What a delivery. Defoe not quite tall enough to do anything with it. And again, another chance for us. Half time, 0-0. My only worry with the increasing of the difficulty is that we are very much cancelling each other out a lot of the time. Running spells where one side are really dominating for 20 minutes or so, and the other side will do exactly the same. So yeah, it's a little bit of a frustrating match in terms of chances and goals, that sort of thing. But hopefully, Wayne Rooney can come on and liven things up even more. Okay, corner. How are Man United at set pieces? Gilaborgi had a free header, but Pogba... Oh, no. Oh, no, this is not good. Pogba headed it straight to Anthony Martial, and he has got 3 players around him. No support whatsoever. Gomez just has to keep him there, I think, now. Oh, no, it's gone to Fellaini. Giving them time to get up the pitch. Luke Shaw... Oh, thank God he didn't score. Okay, all 3 changes, and we've got 20 minutes to go here. And each of you, Taylor and Catamol, all to come on. We'll take a Fry, Kasri and Jermaine Defoe. And it's still 0-0, and this is the point I was trying to make last episode. When you change the difficulty, it doesn't really mean that we're going to concede more goals necessarily. I mean, we might, but it's more the fact I'm just simply going to have to defend more. There's less time for me to attack, so I score less goals. So you get matches like this, and like the game against Chelsea. That's the thing that I want you to decide on in the comments below. Should I just put the difficulty back to normal, and then we have, yes, maybe unrealistic results, but more exciting games. And this is the issue I've had on other career modes as well. Career mode is not really built properly, let's be honest, for a way to produce realistic results. It's very difficult to try and do that yourself by changing the sliders. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you okay with seeing 0-0s every episode? I know I wouldn't be personally. I mean, they are exciting matches, but no one's scoring any goals, so it's not great. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see what happens for the next episode. A corner here for us. We might score from this, who knows? I mean, Delph to deliver. We won't be scoring with those sort of deliveries. Nowhere near where I told him to put it. Catamol might hit it, though. Oof. Oh, and each of you doing well just to hold this one up for us. Paddy McNair's got forward for some reason. Done a change of formation to the 4-1-4-1. And Paddy McNair's now gone further forward, but despite being the holding midfielder, the only one as well. Paddy McNair going to look to switch it out to Lenz, completely free on the right-hand side. Can we get a winning cross delivered into Anichebe? Oh, so close. Anichebe needs to get up because we're trying to deliver another one to him. He looks injured, and Fellaini has won it back. Another chance maybe for Lenz. Going to have to wait for Anichebe again. This time doesn't quite deliver it properly. Catamol might have an opportunity to do that. Oh, tempting. Oh, wow, wow, wow. That's very close. Who was that? They nearly put it in the back of their own net. Might have been Luke Shaw, actually. Difficult to tell. We got Catamol to deliver, and that's offside. Okay, no, it's not. We'll take a corner instead of the offside. And doesn't, again, find anyone. Oh, Moreno's won it back. Might be an opportunity here for Anichebe if he's got the pace to run through. Anichebe in the final few minutes. Oh, saved by David De Gea. Need to keep it in there, Catamol, but lets it run. No idea what all the Man United players are doing here. Wayne Rooney looks like he's playing defence. A corner for us, and maybe another one here, actually. Need a much better delivery than what we've had. Can we change to someone in the box, maybe? So yeah, we're going to try and target that sort of region. Get round with Djilabodji. Going to go for him. David De Gea catches it, though. 0-0, it finishes. Similar to the Chelsea game. Loads of chances. Quite exciting match. But when there's no goals, it's not fantastic to watch. I need to know your thoughts in the comments below. It's down to you guys ultimately. What do you want to see? Were you fine with what we had before? Albeit unrealistic. We are, I know, still top of the league, probably. Unless, obviously, Chelsea managed to overtake us by winning their game. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, because obviously, ultimately, that is what counts. What you guys want to see. Personally, I'd like to see more goals in the games. We've had 1 goal in 3 matches in today's episode, which isn't great, and although performance-wise we've actually been very, very good, it's been more the fact that we've been defending for a greater proportion of the match, and that's meant we've had less time to attack, less time to build up attacks, and it has also meant that, you know, we've scored less goals because of that. So we are now down to 2nd place, and it has meant we've dropped points. That's absolutely fine that we've dropped points, and that's helped us out a little bit with the realism, just slightly. But it's more the fact that the performance is the actual gameplay that's not now good. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll read and reply as usual. But that will be everything for today's episode. Apologies about the lack of goals, but you said you wanted to see the difficulty made more difficult, and we've done that. And now it's ultimately down to you to decide what happens in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget that uploads are now going to be 4 or 5, maybe even 6 PM now on weekdays. So I'm just going to basically do that now. I've gone back to school for these videos midweek. Again, it also won't necessarily be every single day. Follow me on Twitter at GameFaceHD to find out exactly when I am uploading and when I'm not. And yeah, if we could try and hit 100 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. It'll be absolutely fantastic. And I will see you guys for the next episode. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.